Okay, how is this? This is... Yeah, the quality's pretty good here. Alright. Okay, I think I'll wait until people actually join the stream. Probably, maybe. Okay, we got 3 people watching. One of them is probably myself because the stream is on, but that's pretty decent. Okay. Alright, so welcome to the stream, guys, if you exist. The stream's current bitrate is... Dude, I just installed this. This stream's current bitrate is 2,107 kilobytes, is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 4,000. I'm not gonna go with 4,000, but it's fine. I'm glad you installed it because it's probably gonna be the best game ever. Let's go into it. Before you get started, tell us your name. Well, I go by many names. The one they usually call me is Poop Slayer 69. All right, let's go. Hopefully this is a visual novel, so this shouldn't mess up with my computer. I should be able to stream it at a pretty good quality. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day. No. I'm not gonna name myself Sans. And I already named myself so. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. And jeez, that is loud. Holy. Okay, is the chicken too loud for you guys? Because I might have to turn it down. I have it down on OBS, but I don't know how loud it is for you guys. So smack that clock. Up and at him. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. That is the most anime thing to do, so let's go with that. You sleep through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-life opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over already. You might not be cut out for this. This game supports game streaming, so you can play this wherever I go. So I can... Oh! That's some... Let's try that again, okay. No, but game streaming, that's some crazy new technology. But what can I stream it on? Can I stream it on my phone or my... I'm guessing it's just a phone. But... Okay, whatever. Smack that clock up. Yeah. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Just turn the mic up a bit. I can't turn the mic up a bit because... Because it is all the way up. It is literally all the way up. Input devices. Actually, I got this new Windows update and I don't know where the sound settings are anymore. You can do it in the streaming sticks, streaming links, devices, other computers, and phones. Cool. Okay, but input. Yeah, okay. So I got this new Windows update and the sound settings are gone, so I can't turn my mic up, but you've got to turn your sound up basically. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? The time begins to fly by, and your mind, your imagination, getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. See, they got me the first time. I'm gonna take this seriously. Poop Slayer 69. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through the morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you glaze up against the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your long-life best friend forever, Miriam. Bruh, she's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Poop Slayer 69. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited? A little nervous? Okay, a lot of nervous. It's just that, the morning I made breakfast for myself. But, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from the quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. 3 semesters only. I'm afraid of being left behind, never catching up. Sweet orange flares for the dramatic. This summer she's got she's got so nervous about her first kiss that she clipped a tooth. She chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk, change the subject. School gossip. I'm not the most encouraging person, so I'm just gonna change the subject. It's hard to see Miriam like this, frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on the anxiety, you can change the subject to something more interesting. Last summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at the school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? New Scott the Wars came out today. Alright. Oh, get this. His name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. I feel like Scott the Wars just uploads every day, and I don't know how he's able to do that. But then again, he also has like a whole room of video games even he doesn't even play. So, they say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. You both sigh at thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your book and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and into the ground. Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can't get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Wow, that's just mean, dude. You leave Poop Slayer 69's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. Classic Ashley. Okay. Let me just take a swipe at these custom settings again. Okay. Okay, I found a way to turn up my mic, so that's good. There we go, I found it. Great. Okay, I found... Okay, that's fine now. If anyone here knows what perfect shins are like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van? You rang. You've never been... How does... I read an article. I didn't read an article. I saw the title of an article, and it said that Colonel Sanders hated what KFC became. He's lucky to be dead. You've never been sure of what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers! As the approaching door, you see this goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I don't feel comfortable anymore. Oopsie, I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! See, we gotta get to Colonel Sanders. This person isn't even a good husbando. He's like 5, he's like fat, and he has the bowl cut. That is... jeez. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at school? He must be one heck of a chef. Chief. Why don't you think Chief? Ah. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Poop Slayer 69. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? See, she has trash taste. Trash waifu. Yeah, I also just noticed. Think. Capture, nope. Yeah, capture cursor, that's on. But it's not doing that, is it? Oh, here it is, okay. The cursor's just super small. I'm just blind. I think it's you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor of CEO of UCSAL. Yes. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What a cute dog. What a cute dog as our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only dogs' noses are capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining and breathing. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush through as the swirl of cherry blossoms petal fills the air inside this classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. Then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel Sanders. Okay, so I thought Colonel Sanders would be the professor, but he's just like old man student. A hushed murmur rolls through the class as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts like a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten. What is with all your really weird insults? You take a moment to clean yourself up. Okay, one choice. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This class is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in, settle the class down, get some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. This birthplace of the culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Bruh, this game is like crazy. Let me just do something quickly. There we go. Okay. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school. With you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Really do be like that sometimes. Let that be a lesson to you students, that hardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across the room on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sparkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Okay. The class bursts into laughter. What the heck is this? This is like... Honestly, this reminds me more like a science-y thing rather than a kitchen appliance. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands, in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before. But Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Rubber ball, chicken snack. Oh, what kind of... you decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A beef treat, rubber ball... chicken snack. Bro, I'm keeping all the snacks to myself. Let's go. Rubber ball. That fake ball. My balls are for Colonel Sanders. My real balls. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The throw passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seat and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creations. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Poop Slayer 69, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, baby. Alright. Let's sit and buy Colonel Sanders, because that's what I do. I try to get that old man pee-pee. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you can ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This is incredibly important, and a surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Man, it depends extremely. Looking at you, Pop, doesn't matter at all. Extremely. That's right! Forest is to tree as chicken is to... feather. Slam dunk, yeah, feather. That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat... a spork. That's right! What food is the best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. That's right! Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's talking that he is the best boy. That's right! Okay. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Perfect score. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see the Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your scores. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Poop Slayer 69. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Heck yeah. You may have attended students. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Lunch. She said shh. In honor of our new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? It is this. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, "Stop thinking and start eating." For years, I have developed a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper that is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I have to say about that. What do you think? We want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Is this guy like a JoJo reference? I feel like he is, but I haven't seen JoJo, so what would I know? You wait to see that Zinger Ashley had prepared to follow up. But she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that the only hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see, her body language changes from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides close to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. No, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take this. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth in it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment. Chill that it tells about your colonies. Swim towards the light. Okay, I'm back, gamers. Welcome back, X-Pool. Okay, so new goal here. We're gonna change history. We're gonna steal the KFC recipe and start KFC ourselves. And we'll call it Australian fried chicken because I'm in Australia. So I'm gonna focus my mind and meditate on the moment. Try to identify every flavor. Sanic456. LOL. Thank you. That's very, very nice of you to say. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper, too, obviously. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? Swear word. He really did it. How bold. How adventurous to use. No! Secret recipe! Ah! You try to go even deeper into the season of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. Ohio fried chicken. Yeah, maybe Jake Paul will have a little cameo appearance in this game. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know, a mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Okay, I don't know why they're presenting options when there's only one option. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. As you approach, he stops. What is he doing? And allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on your chicken? Ha ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Blank dialogue is the secret ingredient. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. You've got two more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give up, and easily does it. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, and I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Shh. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy! Yeehaw! Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest! I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together. I love blank. I love blank too. Blank's my favorite recipe in KFC, that's why I eat it. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality on. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredients to every slice. Be modest but thoughtful. I'll show my strength because I'm like Hulk now. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day and the chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Well, yes, I did, but it was a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen. It was frozen first. Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you'd say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it can never recover. He's hurt. I heard him. If there's no I love you, Colonel Sanders Minecraft skin pack in the next 6 months, I'll sue the government. Yeah. Honestly, that should be a legal requirement for the government. How could you? Hey, PoopSlayer69, you saw this game. It was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. No! No! I got a game over. You find it? Okay, let's just skip all this. Now you can show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. Okay. You know what? I was thinking about your secret recipe. I doubt it. It was a way of leaving an impression on all those who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? You think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, saying some word I can't read. Being on Minecraft, Bedrock, Java. I like the Java version better. It just works better, I guess. Especially when I'm like a redstone kind of guy. So working with redstone is a lot easier in Java. But I play a lot of Bedrock because it's got the you don't have to do any port forwarding or anything with the routers. It all works. Like the servers are really easy to create, and also crossplay. So in terms of game, I think Java's better, but it's just easier to play with others when you play Bedrock. Because Minecraft is generally, I think Minecraft's not very fun by yourself. Like you build something and no one will see it, but that's why I have a lot more fun, and I tend to play Minecraft more during multiplayer. Yeah. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to let this be the last time you improvise my recipes. PoopSlayer69, I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. No! But you wait a moment so Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena. Okay, good. I didn't lose the game, but I did not make a good impression. Where the afternoon lesson will take place, each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow it. You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to crowds of fans. You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Just Colonel, just Colonel. Welcome students to Cooking Arena. Colonel Sanders crashes your computer, he jumps out, and then he pulls you into the computer, never to be seen again. Just Colonel, just Colonel, just Colonel. For today's lessons, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2. That is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, Poop Slayer 69, I'll prepare our situation. Without you as partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh no, bruh, KFC waifu. Beep bop, bzzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friends duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price to pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's go with Clank, because Pop's disgusting. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. I'm scared to think there was already R3 Rule 34 of this game. You know what? This rule, the whole concept of Rule 34 is that there's Rule 34 of everything. So it's not a new realization or anything. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bruh, I love Pop. Bzzzt. I thought that was like gonna be like or an 18+ DLC for this game, but I guess that was faked. Like I heard it was on the Portugal Steam page or something, but yeah, whatever. Tissues, I hardly know any, haha. Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is on island. It takes 2 flints to make fire. You get the idea? Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? A steak something. Tatare. I can't read. I'm sorry, I don't know words. Seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Use octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I like octopus because I'm tentacle hentai. And I hope they start doing stuff to Colonel Sanders. I was thinking about something very exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of down-home type of chef myself. What about something that go with me here? Walks on land. Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, you have you heard of the why do you have like octopus facts? Just useless octopus trivia. Have you heard of the Abdopus acylatus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs? Now I've heard everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus crab? It sounds like you're striving one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, what's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try to muscle on my culinary territory. Nobody better touch a cephalopod without going through me first. I am super dyslexic. I'm sorry, guys. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusks. Mollusks. Words I don't use. We were simply discussing today's assignment. You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife, which makes there. Why am I so dyslexic? How long have I been reading? Like, I've been reading for like half an hour straight. So my brain's numbing. Which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafoods. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. No! You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from the thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. Whoa, Van Van. Unlike my friend Van Van, though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Ashley's scaring me now. I was about to say she's a good-looking waifu, but now she's like yandere mode. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned herself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Why does the guy look like a JoJo character? He probably is a JoJo character. Like, there is a JoJo reference in this game, I think, somewhere. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And also, Poop Slayer 69 and Van Van are also both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go together. Ashley, are you suggesting I share secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really going at your hand. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Shouldn't Colonel Sanders, hunks of hunks. In your time when you turn to Miriam, your forever bestie here. I dumped Miriam for Colonel Sanders, so I think I gotta stick with him. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect that format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Poop Slayer 69. Wow, is he just not that into you? You think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this? Did you do something to offend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles in hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and this short but sturdy stature. You look down at the station and realize in the tension of your moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Great. I can't believe I've been cooking all this time and didn't realize it. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled potatoes into perfectly cream mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavors. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps, as well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, but of which pours of smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mouth of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. There we go. Colonel Sanders confirmed. He did the world. Colonel Sanders for Smash. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Welcome, Sun Master. Thank you for saying yes. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you filled the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Do something! Scooping out a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dipping mashed potato and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Holds bowl, actually holding skip icon. Bro, my headphones are tangled up. Okay. Hold on right there, Poop Slayer 69. We do not waste food in the broom of cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Can I has potatoes face? Van Ren rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potato with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by the supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned into the process. May have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Yes, Pop, I love you, Pop. Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! What? Everybody step back, don't take another bite! When you look at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slipped on in Pop's mouth. Oh no. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then almost immediately back in his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! Oh. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, interrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite the obvious dangers, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here are making enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Pop doesn't die. Don't know Pop, he doesn't die, okay, Sanek. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What, like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing! Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you'd find it inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders, yes, Poop Slayer 69? There's something I need to tell you. Hold up right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts. That's our soul may grant them, like wishes floating on a fluting star. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the one here to say the inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh god, what is that? Spork Monster. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. What the heck? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let harm come to another student, except for the ghost kid. I kinda dropped the ball on that. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming? Is he's rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Oh, there's a little typo. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Oh shoot, you decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack again. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and larger, more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend! You decide to defend. Which defend will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the next attack once again. Spork Monster uses utensil. Nope, I love Spork Monster. Spork Monster uses the utensil. Okay. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain! Your reign of terror stops here! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Punch! Pot Pie Power Punch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. Spare this wretched beast. Let's finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive student debt loan destruction. We live in a weird timeline. Jeez, how is this a real official KFC game? Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sand looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Poop Slayer 69. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. Why did you kill him? Because a Spork Monster was spreading fear, and as the anime protagonist, I have to protect everyone. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. You wake up in a day or two and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Or premonitions? What's this? Okay. While you lie in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered. While tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday, you can't believe he really used blank. And then there was the secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you as much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be... I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at the school he didn't even go to. And was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. This game should be how every ad should be for gamers. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it's the best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Ahaha, you sure did? Sure you did. That's great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implications that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of the secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second secret ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is that a dramatic echo in there? In here, Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this is summer. While I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me. So this summer, while I was on vacation, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some. To show me what he meant, he said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. I'm back, what did I miss? When did you disappear? I killed the spork monster, that's what you missed. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I gotta make up the fake ingredient. I gotta represent my boy Colonel. You quickly think of the fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about it was Eye of Newt. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can I do? Eye of Newt, wow. Her eyes lights up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she's definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. So yeah, we just basically fought a spork monster. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse. Stand back and run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up in the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel. Oh, Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Poop Slayer 69! I'm here to deliver you a message. You would have known the actual ingredient was blank, not this guy. It is important that you remember this, exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. You've been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times, and that name is... Before you can continue, you suddenly awake. No! The student... Before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back up to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horseshoes. Lean him for a kiss. Let's go, lean him for a kiss. Whoa, 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 you've known him for a day. You really sure? I guess you must be. You find out your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him close for a kiss. But he turns his face. You awkwardly you can too soon, you clear You're so close into himself and it instantly dies of embarrassment. No! Oh shoot. And compliment the craftsmanship of his horseshoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, but maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals that you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel the smooth and sturdy way they were when they were pressing onto my face. I think I meant horse feet. My Little Pony feet. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. Why don't you make it like a bee and mind your own? Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Tell them to stop acting immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. It's 4 right there. It's a 4 game. Being the best chef in the world makes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Every villain is lemon. You finally get to look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. If I Love You, Colonel Sanders gets ported to Stadia, I'll get Stadia Pro. We're playing hee hee. Before you can dig in any further, they're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to them. Dyslexia. You watch how you talk to him. You didn't say it. He didn't say anything. Bzzzt, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Bzzzt. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying over across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blow. Wait, protect me, Colonel. These crazed men are about to come to blows? I think it must be over me, but I'm not impressed in either of them. Yay, Pop is alive. Yeah, Pop didn't die. He's immune to poisons now because he just eats everything. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't, honestly. What do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Sorry. I get a little worked up if people try and pet me before I've had any morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you. Sprinkles steps in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Bro, Ashley is blinking. I'm scared. They added blinking to Minecraft. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down. Off hoppin'. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkle out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help that but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you miss most of the most important parts. When you come to Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Poop Slayer 69? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want a sample of? A glass water, shimmering pepper, dog biscuit. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. Can this be the end? I never even got to taste it. Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Oh. Oh no, I gotta start this entire day again. Okay. Let's see if I can try to get to the next day and then we'll end the stream off. I wish the skipping was a lot more efficient. Like you just skip entire chunks. Actually, that's nice chicken thighs though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there we go. A shimmering pepper. Let's eat that. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Woo! This guy again. I'm here to give you the important message. Woo! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spices stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work thorough to fulfill the prophecy. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man, you come to and find everyone staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think of yourself, geez, I should pay some better attention. I just caused the mass extinction of pepper. Wow. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If you have to wipe the tables with the fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool! Good one, Van. Like your Grumption Poopslayer 69. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then a huge light blasts into your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Ow! Furry noises. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 1,000 degrees Celsius. That's right. This game uses Celsius. Take that, you American losers. That's right. Oh, wait. No, you guys probably use Celsius when cooking anyways. I'm pretty sure. Have you ever been so turned on and you don't know why? Yes, that happens all the time. That's right. But how would you have gotten into the school without knowing that? When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wags and testifies. Now you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance, trust, gratitude. What the heck? That's wrong. No! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? What? That's right. This is your chart, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo, furry noises. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. No, don't make me get a spray bottle. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Poopslayer 69. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls is gravy? No, what? It didn't even get me a chance to read it. What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Grr. You're stranded on a desert island with only the one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're failing behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. What does it have to do with... I didn't have time to read the answers. Animated adaptation when? Next year. They're gonna make an anime. Woof woof. You're already struggling to keep up with this. Next station, Ashley already has to make up. Yikes. Bzzzt. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Brr. You might not have any hands, but Poopslayer 69 does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you're hearing everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the speak to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Poopslayer 69, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by... No! What? Colin Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stops with what they're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair competition. Compare the two on account of Poop Slayer 69's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delicious delights. Wow, I'm so dyslexic. Taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Poop Slayer 69 to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on the top dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden beneath. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers into the chocolate hot sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you hee. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. No! What? Oh, no. Okay, I think this is the next checkpoint, so I think I'll leave it for today. Next week I'll probably continue playing this or Sonic Generations or whatever. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, there are 4 people watching the stream. 2 of those people are probably me because I've got the stream open on the PC and my phone. So there's only like 2 people watching right now. So thank you to those 2 people for joining, I guess. And I'll see you guys in the next stream.